So this Bible verse, super powerful, something that we probably need to practice a lot more, right? It says, give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. What does that mean to you? To me, it's very self-explanatory. You go and you give thanks. You say, thank you, God. And the way everything that you do, everything that you say, everything points back to God. That's the beautiful part. Psalms 105:1. Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Let the whole world know what he has done. Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Let the whole world know what he has done. And that's the beautiful part in what God, is asking of us. Just to give him thanks and to proclaim his glory. See, every single day before I start anything, first thing I do, thank God for everything in my prayer, everything that he's given me, everything that he's done for me. My prayer, I started off exactly like that. I just thank him. I'm like, God, thank you for this. Thank you for that. Thank you for every little thing that you've done for me. Thank you for all the big things. Thank you for all the little things. Just thank you. And then I go on to be like, God, could you help me with this? God, give me the opportunity for this. If this opportunity comes up, allow me to be able to act on it and do your will, right? See, that's the beautiful part in it. See, I make it a habit that every single day I give God praise. I thank him. I love him. I live for him. Am I perfect? No, shoot. I fail every single day, just like probably a lot of you. A lot of us, we fail. Nobody's perfect. We're walking this earth. We're trying to do our best. We're trying to do what we need to do, right? And we're just trying to learn. We're trying to navigate. We're trying to figure this life out. And sometimes it's very difficult. But know what? You got to keep being perseverant. You got to keep doing your thing. You got to keep going out there and doing what you need to do. It's going to be hard at times, but don't get discouraged. Keep giving God thanks. Keep giving him praise, y'all. Keep giving God praise and keep living for God. Super powerful. Don't allow somebody to be your priority if they are just going to treat you and allow you to be just another option, because what you are giving, you ain't getting back. And see, and that's the one thing that we got to wrap our head around. That's the one thing that Mark Twain, never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. You gotta understand is we can't put out a certain energy and not get it back. We need to be able to receive that same energy that we give out. If we put out this much effort to somebody and they only give a certain little thing back to us, it's not the same. So think about it. You can't be just wasting your energy and time. See, you just can't be wasting your energy and time like that. See, because if you are over here making them a priority, right? You're going above and beyond for these people, right? Going above and beyond for them. But yet they won't do the same thing for you, then there's a big disconnect there. Huge disconnect there. And it's not fair for you. It's not fair for you because you know what? You are giving 110% and maybe they giving like 20. It's not fair, right? See, that's why it says you need to kind of know who you need to make a priority, who you let into your circle, all these different little things. And only then will you be able to kind of navigate a little bit better, allow certain people in, and let certain people out. But very easy to say, but very hard to do, right? Very easy to say, but very hard to do. But with that being said, we got to. Don't be letting people become your priority when you ain't getting the same exact thing back from them. It ain't fair for you. It ain't fair to you. It's just not. So let that go. Let that kind of resonate and just marinate in your mind and in your heart and in your soul. And figure out who you need to prioritize and who you need to take that priority away from. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Right? Because you know what? That's so true. Think about it. Not a lot of people are going to go the extra mile. They ain't going to put in the extra work. They ain't going to do the little extra thing that it just don't. People just don't want to go the extra mile. They don't want to put in the extra work. They don't want the extra attention. All the extra time it's going to take, the time consumption, all this. A lot of people, they ain't going to do that. They're content with just anonymous. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Let me say that again. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Putting in average work, they're content with just kind of getting by, but they don't want to do the extra thing. They don't want to do the extra thing. And see, that's where you're going to stand out. That's where you're going to stand out. Why? Because you know what? You're going to be like, you know what? Think about it like this. I'm going to put in the extra work. I'm going to put in the extra work. And they're going to see it. They're going to see it. No one's going to stop me. They ain't going to stop me. Why? Because I'm going to put in that extra work. While they're going to be just doing their thing, they're going to be going on the merry old way. I'm going to take the extra time, the extra effort, extra time. It's not going to be crowded because you know what? I'm going to be the only one there. I'm going to be the only one there. And see, and that's the super powerful part. A lot of us, we ain't thinking about that. We ain't worried about that. We ain't concerned with that. We just living our life. But why not go the extra mile? Be separate from the crowd. Do something that nobody else in this crowd is doing. Go the extra mile, put in the extra work, take the extra necessary steps that you gotta take so you can get ahead. Because a lot of people, they're just gonna be average. They're okay with just being average, being complacent, just being there. They don't want to put in the extra work. They don't want to stand out. They don't want to get ahead. They want to get ahead, but they don't want to put in the work to get ahead. The reality of tomorrow. The only limits for the realization of tomorrow is our doubts today. Why? What does that mean? The doubts that you have today will affect you going into the future. Those doubts will affect everything going ahead. If you let those doubts do that, you are limiting yourself from Franklin D. Roosevelt. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. A lot of different things, from success, from just opportunity, from growth, everything, because you are letting doubt dictate to you what you could do, where you could be, and everything in between, right? So with that being said, what kind of doubts do you need to kill today in order for tomorrow there be no limitations? So tomorrow it be limitless. So tomorrow everything goes smoothly, right? So what do we do today? What do we do today? You just got to kill the doubts today. Kill the doubts today. Tomorrow the limitations are endless. It's limitless. But you got to kill those doubts. Those doubts are going to be a detriment to you and your success and your growth, and it will hinder you. It will stop you. It will prevent you from being and doing the things that you need and you are destined to do, all because God has put his hand on you and he knows your story before you even know it. But if you allow these doubts, if you allow these doubts to prevent you, to cripple you, to stop you from being what God created you to be, then that's on you. But you got to kill those doubts. You got to take that step. You got to be like, know what? I'm ready for growth. I'm ready to be the new me. I'm ready to make the necessary steps to make it to the next level. We have so much time and so little to do. But now reverse that. We have so little time but so much to do. Think about it. Think about it. We're only on this earth a mere fraction, practically nothing compared to eternity after this life, right? So if you really think about it, we ain't got much time to do. Roald Dahl. We have so much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it. We have so much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it. What God called us to do, we're very limited on time. And what makes it even more scary and more limited is you never know when your last day is going to be. So that makes it even more important to utilize every second of every day to do something amazing, to do something incredible, to do something for God. Think about it, right? A lot of us, we wish we had all the time in the world, but we don't. So we got to utilize every single second of every minute of every single hour of every day. Every moment counts, every second counts. And we got to treat it like that, because if we don't treat it like that, guess what? Guess what? We wasted it. When we stand before God and He is like, man, what did you do in your life? When you got to reflect what you did with this life, what can you truly say? If you didn't make an impact, if you didn't do anything important, what will you say? I don't know what a lot of y'all would say, but I don't want to do that. I want to know that I made an impact, because I feel like that's what God has called me to do, is make an impact, to do something good, to continue to do His will, and to continue to live my life according to His will. See, that's what I want to do. And bring people to God. Come on, y'all. This is it. This is it. You are the person you've been waiting for. You are the person you've been waiting for. Don't worry about trying to find the right one. Don't try to worry about finding the right people in your life. Worry about you. Work on you, because you are the person that you've been waiting your whole life for. And the beautiful part is once you realize that, once you work on that, once you work on you, all the other people that will come into your life, the friends, the right everything, right? Joe Dispenza, you are the person you have been waiting for. Let me repeat that again. You are the person you have been waiting for. I am me. I am the person I've been waiting for. Am I still growing? Of course. But I have a beautiful fiance, wonderful daughter. Everything is working out perfectly, right? Everything is working out perfectly. But I had to get rid of a lot of toxic stuff in my life. But now I'm at a point in my life where everything good. Everything good. Come on. This is the person that I've been waiting for my whole life. Me. This is what I've been waiting for. And no one will tell me different. Y'all ain't in my body. We all have different things. But know what? Who I am right now, I see it. This is the person I've been waiting my whole life for. Am I completely there? No, not yet. I'm still growing. But know what? Everything happens for a reason. Know what? Everything happens for a reason. Come on now. Work on you. Be you. You are the person that you've been waiting your whole life for. And I promise you that, because you know what? Once you realize that, once you see that, once you work towards that, I promise a lot of things are going to line up. A lot of things are going to make sense. A lot of things are just going to kind of come in and they're going to be like, man, what do I do now? You continue to grow. You continue to fight on. You continue to be you. You continue to be the person that you've been waiting for. And you acquire all these other people. You start building a circle. Everything gonna be A-OK.